Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Transformers Volume 4. Ooh, Megatron doing some crazy ass shit there. Conquer and Control. And this is the end of the run for, I think, Johnson? Which ends at a nice kind of conclusion before going on to where Robert Kirkman then takes over. Because I was hearing good stuff about this, and I was interested to see how Kirkman does the Transformers, and this is a pretty good kind of conclusion volume. We get a little bit more of the backstory of kind of Megatron with an issue before kind of getting into the kind of endgame effect where Megatron has now unified his forces more into kind of what he needs to do, and showcasing that Optimus is on the back foot because of everything kind of going on with the arm. And what we learn is an infection on what's kind of going on with them. Carly also got captured in the last one, and so did Ultra Magnus, but we then get a nice kind of crazy-ass battle kind of going on at the end. So the volume pretty much starts off... Well, that's kind of nice there. Both kind of Autobot and Decepticon sigils doing like that. As we see a Cybertron kind of rock concert thing kind of going on. It's like, okie dokie. Getting into jazz and what he kind of thinks about, like, the sound and everything like that, and Optimus kind of working with it. It's like, oh, okay. That's kind of interesting as they're listening to music and all that kind of stuff. And then shifting over to Megatron's whole kind of trial as he's fighting all these things. Let's see. We did not try. We succeeded. What is that? It is a means of control, of servitude, of slavery. I am a slave to know. Do not waste time with empty platitudes. It is unbecoming. Besides, you must save your Energon for the trial before you. I demand answers. Where are we? What is happening? I was on Moon Base. Do not look to the past. The future is what matters now. Warrior. Steel yourself. As, of course, we then see him fighting the things that we see on the front cover. And just, like, kind of taking it all. And then getting kind of, like, blasted and shit. It's like... that he's got to kind of survive as he's blasting everything. Before we see him kind of turning into a tank and transforming and doing this kind of shit that he usually does. But then, of course, is like Mechanocror. It's like, what the fuck is that thing? And then, of course, he gets, like, beaten down. It's like, the second truck. Failure is not an option. What? You heard me. Prepare yourself for battle. What is happening? Your trial has begun anew. No. Of course, he keeps going on and on through this again and again. It's like, holy shit. The 500th trial. Please, I cannot go on. How many times has it been? Not enough. What do you mean? There is not only a trial. It is a lesson. My master has asked me to show you how small you truly are. I am not small. No? Since the dawn of your creation, you have been unable to save your warriors. Unable to save your planet. And seeing him kind of bow his head, it's like, holy shit. Okay. And now unable to save yourself. Compared to the vastness of this universe, with all its mysteries and tortures, you are nothing, until this trial is over. It's like, okie dokie. What? My master has come. He has declared your trial finished. This allowed us to enslave you. To keep you here, this matrix is the dark equal to the one wielded by the Prime. There must be an opposing force. Through us, you will be that force, but... as he then gets blasted, and it's then put into him, it's like, oh shit. Through a third form with even more deadly power than what you have now. A form that will allow you to assert control over whomever uses you. Congratulations on your new get, showing the whole gun kind of bit. And then, of course, pick him up. My master, he must know what it feels like to have a spark under his heel. My master, please, I have served you faithfully. For so many years, I pick him up. He does. And then it's like, yes, Megatron, no, not my body, not my precious. How does it feel to be a slave now that the tables have turned? Megatron, please, do not beg, Desimir. It's unbecoming. No! Blasting that dragon's like, holy fucking shit. Of course, we then see what goes on with him doing it with Starscream before shifting to pretty much Seattle now. Of course, Astro Train pretty much goes after Megatron, being like, fuck you, asshole. And then Megatron's like, yeah, no. And then pretty much calling him naive, and that to think there's justice in this life. But there's no justice here, only strength. Pretty much dropping him off a building. And then it's like, You were pathetic then, you're pathetic now. A stain on what it means to be a Decepticon. Please, let it end. Just kill me now. Not yet. I still have use for you. And we get a zoom in on his face, like, holy shit. So we get to the kind of, let's see. This kind of doc dude who's looking in on Ultra Magnus. It's like, okay. Will you pray for me? I don't do that anymore, son. That part of me is long gone. But we see that this dude has misgivings about what they're doing to Ultra Magnus. Optimus checking in with Spike on RC and how she's pissed off that Carly and Ultra Magnus got taken. Our forces are simply spread too thin. Megatron has returned. He'll be coming here as soon as he's herded the two Decepticon factions in line. We must use every resource to build up our defenses. Let me see. He does ask if his dad communicates to him, but he's like, it's not a communication tool. But he was hoping. Yeah, dude. What do you have to be sorry for? The Decepticons are stronger than ever and using this beautiful place as their fuel. What have I done in the face of it? I'm suddenly prone to anger and destruction the way I used to be. I'm still ashamed of what I did so many years ago. Has this war been going on so long that I'm destined to repeat myself? There's a darkness inside me, Spike. I can't quite tell what it is. No matter how dire our cause has gotten, I've always been able to find light. Where is it now? Optimus, look. I know there's not organic life on your planet, but there are suns all over the galaxy, aren't there? Cybertron must have a sunset just like Earth. Yes, you are correct. Then there's got to be a sunrise at some point. Okie dokie. A nice little one there. But of course, they were able to get some people back, and they decide to pretty much get their aerial bots being revived. I feel the need for speed. It's like, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. And this is pretty good because this give them a lot more forces to kind of work with. Optimus thanks them. We're here for you, Optimus. Whatever you need. I'm glad you're back, Skydive, as he just hugs Optimus. It's so great, and they all just hug him and kind of give him a little bit more of a kind of break for what's kind of going on. But of course, we do see the other guy kind of hiding in there. It's like, oh shit. Then we're on Cybertron, and he does, Cliffjumper does ask Shredhead if they kind of remember him, but it's kind of like fuzzy. The sparks that made me who I am are forever connected to you. This friend, how did you know her? Carly being in danger. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go get her. Of course, we see the Pacific Ocean with the bit of Cybertron there. The Ancient. Will they ever come back? The beacon still signals, but the last time they showed their face was during the eve of our war. They have abandoned us. We must be our own saviors. We must look out for each other. Isn't that right, Starscream? As we see Megatron and them taking Starscream with them to then heal him and be like, oh, thank you, Megatron, before he beats the unholy fucking shit out of Starscream. And it's just gnarly as hell. Pretty much bashing his... Like, this is a really good one here, as we see the progression of him bashing Starscream into, like, the ground and breaking the ground. It's like, holy fucking shit. And seeing the blood, it's like, holy shit. And then, of course, he's using Astro Train as target practice, giving the gun back to Starscream. Do not forget the power I wield over you. You exist solely to execute my will, as he then blasts Astro Train. My lord, without your full self, the power of your alt form is diminished. Yeah. Additional shots are required. Do it, Starscream. As they just start blasting him, it's like, fucking shit, as he then goes back to his Megatron form. Prepare yourselves, Autobots. I'm coming to make myself whole. It's like, shit. So we get the undisclosed location as we see the dude talking with Ultra Magnus. It's like, what are you reading? It's something that used to make me feel safe, in the face of some things too big to comprehend, like me. Something like that. I was doing the same thing when building my compound, protecting myself. I wasn't doing anything to anyone. What are you going to do to me? I wheel it in this way. That's it. Of course, they then are trying to pretty much get information out of Ultra Magnus and pretty much just torturing him. Please stop. It's like, shit, motherfucker. Let's see. We get to Cybertron, and they're kind of looking at the portal that was doing this stuff with Earth. It's scattered across what looks to be the body of water. That means we need quadruple the Energon to help piece our teleported selves together once we get to the other side. Let me guess, we don't have enough. We can't all go like get Optimus like you hoped. There's only enough Energon to send one of us back. All right, then. I know who will do. That's what she looks like. Of course, showing Carly to Shredhead. It's like she wants to pretty much send Cliffjumper back. And we see the Decepticons are pretty much getting onto the Ark, doing the whole thing of being the kind of gun for Starscream. We have the numbers, we have the initiative. Any other way would simply be pushing off the inevitable. We strike at their heart tonight. And this is kind of a gnarly one, as we, of course, see that Optimus is infected with something. And it's pretty much linked to the arm before everything starts going kind of gnarly. And they try to defend the base, but it doesn't really work out very well. I mean, they got two big motherfuckers coming at their ass. Even bigger motherfuckers than what you've done. Bruticus will teach Devastator a new lesson, as they're kind of like fighting each other, because Devastator was laughing that he got fucking hit. It's like, you fucker. Of course, Optimus is trying to shoot at them, but of course his arm's having its own kind of things, almost blasting some of his comrades before the Ark gets teleported away. It's like, shit, fuck, damn. And the Autobots are kind of in a compromised kind of position, but of course we get the aerial force backing together as they transform into Superion. It's like, shit, as he just like stomps on the two. It's like, okay, we got a big one to do this. And Optimus tries to rip off the arm, and that's a gnarly kind of one. Then they show how hard he's trying to do it, but then asks the Autobots to shoot it off. And of course they comply, even though it's kind of like nuts, and they're like, shit, as it's just left there on the ground. And then he tries to, but there's no time. So Superion pretty much takes them away before Megatron gets his arm back and pretty much blasts off one of the arms of Superion, and of course takes down one of the Autobots, and they have to leave them behind as Megatron pretty much rips off their head. And you're like, prepare for conquest. I'm wounded. I must land. We're going down. Optimus, we can't stay here. I'm sure Starscream is trailing our smoke plume as we speak. Wheeljack, I can barely move. And Superion, I know, but we must press on. They're over here, as we see the humans kind of pop up, and they're actually there to help. It's like, yay, cool. We mean you no harm. Don't shoot. Dr. Leo, please listen. It's all right. When the robots attacked my hospital, you saw my patients, people that needed help. You were there for them. It's our turn now. You heard the doc. Load them up. It's cool. It's like, yay, cool. We're finally getting to the point where people can understand which ones are on their side. And of course, we see that Alita is saying that Cliffjumper should go. You get everything you've wanted. You can help Optimus, you can get back to Carly, but Shredhead will stay here and help the Autobot cause. We haven't had a warrior this powerful in a millennia. They're going to help us get our home back. I'll let you say your goodbyes. Cliff, it's okay, my friend. We'll see each other again someday. Tell Carly hello for me. It's like, what the fuck? As Cliffjumper fucking tosses Shredhead into the portal, and it pisses off Alita. What have you done? If there was one Autobot that can help Carly, it's Shredhead, not me. Blue Streak, put the traitor in chains. It's like, so that's kind of where we leave off with that. As we then see that they're trying to be helped by the people there. Of course, Optimus is like, the risk you take, we can't accept that. It's like, no. Let me do my job for you as best I can. Also, you should know the Coast Guard found something in the ocean. He was long gone when they brought him here. I'm sorry. Oh, Ratchet, I failed you as a leader and as a friend. When will this all be over? When will this hurt cease? It is endless, Optimus. And of course, he starts getting fucked up, and we see the Matrix kind of pop out, and we see that Spike, I can do this, Optimus. Let me make you proud. And of course, he's like put his hand in, and he's like, Spike, no. He grabs his arm, and they kind of both get kind of in there. Spike isn't really in there yet, but they're kind of like, what? It can't be. The Hall of the Primes. It's like, fucking shit. That's really cool there. I like the art style to showcase that off as they're just like craggly there. They're, of course, still tracking them and everything. This is what led to Cybertron's destruction. Optimus Prime, unable to make the hard choices. Burying, honoring something so small. How does this pathetic creature help the future of this planet? Foolish gesture, my lord. Going on to Optimus's grave that he dug for the deer. And of course, Megatron doesn't get it at all. Simple. All hope leads to ruin. It's like, okay, asshole. As we then see that the military is attempting to go after the robots, but Starscream, of course, is going fuckity-doo-dah mode and has the whole blasting them with the fucking Megatron gun. I can't shake him. I can't. Look out. 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, the tanks count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 23. Pathetic. I am at 37. What? And my killing must continue. I keep telling you, I don't know anything. They're attempting to pretty much interrogate Carly, and she's not going to give anything up, but they're like saying that the West Coast is falling. Tacoma is a wasteland. Seattle under attack as we speak. The president has ordered mass evacuations. It's time to choose a side, Carly. Help us protect you. Help us protect this beautiful country. What? Protect it like bombing Orcas Island? General flag? Yeah, right. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like, then we see that Ultra Magnus gets some help from his buddy. It's like, but I do have to help someone. And he kind of gets out and also gets Carly as well to kind of help her. You could leave me here. I gotta face the consequences for what I just did. Who the heck is this guy? Why? Why did you free me? I was where you were once, a captive, tortured. How do you stand now? How do you live? I have people that need me. They keep me going. Don't you have anyone like that? And he's like, yes, I do. As he transforms, and I like the. That's awesome. That's the great thing about this. Doing all that stuff with the words and all that. So we see that they're trying to kind of keep Optimus and Spike in a decent kind of position. We're like, we don't know what the fuck's going on. And they're even, Wheeljack's even like, well, maybe we never understood it well enough in the first place. And then we see the Pacific Ocean as Shredhead gets put out and just teleports out, transforms, and pretty much goes to try and find Carly. We then see that Chicago is where everything's kind of starting to kind of go down, as we also get the forces kind of converging of the Decepticons and the Autobots. Megatron being like, fucking Starscream, what the fuck are you doing? A week of following them, hunting them quietly, and in one moment you've ruined it all. Our plans of a surprise attack are now gone. My lord, the human military defending this city is completely defeated. Should we continue killing innocent humans, it will wreck the Autobots' morale. They already know their cause is hopeless. It is now time for Optimus' most necessary lesson. All forces move in. Fuck you. Well, Optimus is kind of indisposed right now at the moment, as we see the infection still trying to like fuck with him and everything. But Sparky pops up and kind of helps him roll out and kind of see what's going on. The Alder Planetarium, as they see the Autobots kind of around Optimus and trying to help as much as they can, saying that this might be the end. I'm sorry to interrupt, Wheeljack, but there are refugees here from all over. They want to pay their respects before the end. Optimus Prime, sir? My sister was in Seattle. She was going to be crushed by a skyscraper until you stopped it with your own body. We were in Tacoma. I thought we were going to die. But you saved me. You rescued us. And it's very nice to see that, like, yes, even though there's been a lot of pain and suffering, that they're here to help. And they have helped people. And Carly and Ultra Magnus pop up. And they're like, yeah, we got this. And, of course, Megatron's like, fuck this. Ever since I knew of Optimus, I wanted to be just like him. But that was always impossible. I'm strong on the outside, but on the inside, I don't know how to be strong. I don't know how to be a leader. I don't know how to be brave. But I know how to die. I can die for his dream of a better world for all of us, including those who are small. We can all die, protecting the one who has been strong for us for so many years, as he pretty much does that kind of speech and brings his sword up to fight for Optimus Prime. And that gets the troops rallied as they go out to fight the Decepticons. And it's like, alright, Ultra Magnus, I know you've been through some shit, but go on for it. And this two-pager is gnarly. Superion, Black, blasting out to kind of go for Devastator and Bruticus, and it's just gnarly. Crack-a-thum. I really love his ability to make it feel visceral with the words and how the art just feels crunchy. Even when I was doing the Beta Ray Bill ones, it's got that crunchy kind of effect. And the Absolute Batman Annual. Of course, Sparky's trying to help him out. He's still kind of getting fucked up. Everything's just kind of like screwing up the visions. I think you're mixed with my memories. I should be able to see what the primes have to show me to fix me. I don't think they can help you, Optimus. What you see has plagued every part of this place, except me. But why? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. As we then continue on seeing the battle, as everything's kind of going crazy and shit. Starscream's like going, ha, fools! Superion getting blasted. Optimus's reign of terror has gone on long enough. Don't worry, Spike. I'm not going anywhere. As she clings onto Spike, and we see that Starscream tries to shoot at her, but Beachcomber shields them. And it's like, shit, I'd rather be protecting you over hurting someone else. But he gets blasted more by Starscream. He's like, you fucker. And they're able to kind of open up this one place and see that Spike's kind of reaching out. Spike? He's tethering me to you now. I never would be able to find this place without him. He tried to sacrifice himself for me, just like you did. Oh, Spike, my boy. And it's kind of nice for him to have that kind of little bit. But then we see Optimus doing the same thing with his departed friends. And my beautiful boy, he says to Bumblebee, this infection wants to take you away from yourself. It wants you to give up, to put up walls, just like I did. But I'm not that way anymore, thanks to you, Optimus. As he kind of touches Optimus, and then he touches Spike. And let's see here. Let me save you now. Promise me he won't be alone. Promise me you'll take care of him. With every fiber of my being, Sparky. I promise. And it's nice. And we also see that Optimus's eyes are yellow. It's like interesting because we have those kind of different kind of color things. And I don't know what that one means. The Megatron one I can understand. Oh, human, I know you. Is there any part of you that isn't evil? Nope, I'm bad to the book. And of course, Megatron busts in, being like, you fucking dick shit. Incompetent fool. I told you to wait. And that is a gnarly one there. Of the boom, boom, boom hitting as he's like pissed. I have deeper plans than vapid one-note violence. These humans, however, they can be disposed. Megatron! These people, this planet, are under my protection. And somehow, he's gotten an arm back. It's like, ooh shit, it's still kind of fucked up. Megatron, staying clear, we shall ruin him. No, this is between me and him. And of course, he takes off his gun from his one arm, and we of course get the line, one shall stand, one shall fall, as they start cracking on each other. And again, the crunchiness and the fucking words just boom, as we get the showdown we've been waiting for. And it's just it's just action now. It's just, we want this fight. This is what it's been building to stop these, to stop the Decepticons. As we see both of them going at each other full force, cracking. We get Optimus taking on, doing a good hit on Megatron. Megatron is doing in kind. Him transforming into his truck form and bamming into him. You think I am weak, but just because I care for the innocent doesn't mean I can't beat you into submission. As he fucking just cracks down on him. Boom. It's like, fuck, man, yes. Like, Dad, Thomas, no, stay in the cars. Megatron has an evil smile going for the humans. Just being like, fuck you, man. No. Do you still want to fight me? You might hurt one of them. Or all of them. No, we finish this here. As he then just starts beating on Optimus because he thinks he's got him in, telling him that you can't save Cybertron this way. My lord, you are victorious. An example must be made. Shall I kill? No. Pick him up. He transforms into the gun and then has Starscream fly him up and drop him on top of this tower as it just impales him. And that hurts. You're just like, Optimus, no. This will keep you still for your final lesson, my lord. Our Decepticon warriors fought valiantly. We are victorious. But both sides have sustained heavy losses. Devastator, brother, it hurts. We all hurt, Bruticus. Stop your complaining. The Autobots have been defeated. Magnus, RC, I have failed us. RC, Magnus, we're coming. Look out, as Starscream grabs Carly and Spike. It's like, you fucker. My Lord Megatron. Starscream, finally, a task you have not failed at. Let us begin. And we also have Beachcomber. Listen to me, Prime. You must choose between a Cybertronian pure in heart and form, or your precious human friends. No, I figured you'd say as much, which is why if you refuse to pick, you will force me to kill them both. So, Optimus Prime, you have a decision to make. Choose. I like the again, as he's in the gun form, we see Starscream getting ready. Prime, let it be me, please. I cannot. I will not. Very well, Starscream. Begin with the humans. Gladly, my leader. Gladly? As we see his hand shaking, and we see Starscream, and then we see the Ancient flying over. That is a great two-pager there. Just like, wow. By the Primes. Starscream, do it. Kill him. And we see it looking on, and he goes, no. Starscream, obey my will. My name is Ulchtar. And then we see a blast of purple up into the sky. It's like, what the fuck? As we see that Starscream decided to turn the gun on himself. No, no! Spike! You always were a pathetic vessel, Starscream. Fuck you, Megatron. It's still sad, but I mean, he was really fucking fucked up. I never should have chosen you. Spike, wake up. Well then, I shall do this myself. It's like he's getting ready to blast him. It's like, fuck. But we get in the nick of time. Shredhead, where the fuck have you been? Ah! You shall not. As Shredhead beats the fucking shit, slashing at Megatron. It's like, yeah! Carly, Cliffjumper says hello. You dare attack our lord. And then just fucking beating his ass. It's like, yeah, Soundwave. Fuck you, man. No, no! Of course, Shredhead is really fucking energized up. So it's like, yeah, who are you? A new friend sent by an old friend. Chopping down Optimus, and then he's like, yeah, okay. Optimus, stop. You, who are without mercy, now plead for it. Ripping it out. I thought you were made of sterner stuff. And just beats his ass. You need that one Major to show the ass beating on that. As he kind of falls. I've caught you, my lord. The Decepticons, retreat. Devastator. Wait for me. But we see Starscream is still in play, his face kind of mangled and everything. And then we see Mr. Witwicky. Mr. Witwicky, it all went fine. Meet your new baby boy, Spike, as we see Sparky having that memory. Spike, are you alright, Optimus? Oh, thank the Primes. Prime, come here, my friend. I'm sorry I couldn't do more. I'm sorry I let you. No apologies. You're the best of us, Beachcomber. And it's really nice to see him, like, have his head, their heads like that. The sun's going down. The power's gone for the whole city. It's so dark. Optimus, your chest, the Matrix. I have been cured. It is slowly coming back to life. But the light, it's so small. Small? Yes. And of course, seeing it kind of be weak, but kind of getting back up there. But still mighty, as we still see it up top in that dark. And that's a really nice way to end that there. It's not a complete end to the war of the Autobots and the Decepticons, but it's nice that we got the kind of endpoint run where we get Shredhead into the Autobot effect, and it was really effective to see Shredhead just bump in, get Optimus at that end, and help him kind of like crack out Megatron as they retreat. It's like, okay, their forces are really fucked up, so it's going to be interesting to see where it kind of goes from here. I kind of like the tying together of Starscream coming back to himself a little bit, and choosing to shoot himself instead of shooting the others, and we still see that his face is kind of mangled, but we'll probably see him back into play. I feel for Starscream. I do not condone what Starscream has done. And I did like seeing what was going on for how Megatron got the opposite of the Autobots' matrix of leadership, seeing Optimus contend with the infection that was going on. I think it was kind of like this mangled stuff of the arm, but also how the war has drug on him, and Sparky and Spike helping him out with that was very nice. I liked that. While also having him out of commission long enough for the other Autobots to kind of step up and have Ultra Magnus and Carly get out of there and then take their own kind of places. We got the biggest kind of battle, and nobody came out on top on that. Everybody's kind of like mangled and kind of fucked up, so we have to see where this kind of puts the Autobots and the Decepticons and what kind of next phase the war for Earth and Cybertron will take, especially since we left off with Cliffjumper being put in chains by Elita 1 and how that kind of works out. So I am glad that I picked this up and seen what's kind of going on. I liked the chunkiness and art style of what Johnson does and how you can... There's very few kind of art styles where you get and can actually feel what's kind of going on. You kind of get the sense of it, but like his style is like, it feels crunchy. You feel the hits and the words as you're reading it. It's just like shit. It just pulls that extra added texture in a comic, which you're like, ooh, that's kind of different. And I really like that and hope to see that kind of trend continue in in the next kind of phase of the Transformers. It doesn't have to be the exact same, but I want to see what the other kind of creative teams do. This is a very interesting world, and I like seeing it. It's got a push and pull and a back and forth of it's kind of follows certain kind of like anime kind of tropes where you're like, okay, they're on the back foot now. Oh, now they've got the upper hand and the advantage. So what's kind of going to go on, and where's our end game going to be for this? So it's like, ooh, cool. I like the stories. I like how the characters are done. Megatron's an asshole for what he has done to Starscream, but Starscream is a complete psychopath now and has only kind of certain kind of moments of lucidity where he doesn't go completely and utterly nuts, even though he's squished more people in these fucking 4 volumes than I've ever seen in any kind of bit. So if you're like, oh, Transformers, that's for kids, it's like, if your kid can handle it, that's a decision you and the kid have to make. I wouldn't recommend this of just being like, oh, this is for kids. This is dark, gritty, and completely and utterly, like, there will be themes and shit that a kid would be, like, scared of and maybe potentially traumatized for if they're not prepared to deal with the heavyweights of this kind of war, fighting for all of this, and understanding the stakes of what kind of goes on. Why these assholes would go after civilians, because they're complete assholes, and they don't care, and their arithmetic is completely outside of any kind of purview. Whilst Optimus learns that throughout these volumes, that this place is fragile, and that if they're not careful, they'll hurt and harm these people, and that the people actually at the end will recognize that and be like, you've helped us, you saved us, let's do that in return for you. It was a very nice moment there. So I really enjoyed these and can't wait to see where we'll go next. So those are my opinions on the volume. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.